What's up guys, Ryan here. Today I wanted to do a review of an Amazon seller tool called FeedbackWhiz. Now this integrates with your Amazon Seller Central account and it's actually great whether you're selling Amazon FBA or FBM print on demand products, and I'm going to show you why. So before I dive into what I'm using FeedbackWhiz for, I just wanted to let you guys know that there's a 30-day free trial, no credit card required. Not many people are willing to stand by their product to that extent where they'll give you a month for free without even asking for your billing information. So please, after you watch this video, try it out. Chances are you're going to love it. All right, so first things first, they are self-proclaimed software for Amazon sellers to dominate the marketplace. I'm going to show you what features I use or that I really enjoy most. All right, first things first, email automation. So Amazon has built-in buyer-seller communications. Amazon obviously wants to protect the fact that it is their customer, not our customer, even if we sell through Amazon. So we have to use the Amazon communication system to talk to customers, request info, anything, whatever it is. There's a drop down now that in the new UI where you can select the reason for the communication. But anyways, so FeedbackWhiz makes it really easy to automate email communications for various things. And I'm going to walk you through how to do it in a second, but let me show you a couple of the main reasons why you might be using it. So first things first, you can automate email communications to send if you receive negative feedback. So this helps manage your customer interactions. If you have a customer who's upset with you and they leave a negative product review, obviously that can be devastating for that product. Unfortunately, like reviews can make or break a product, and the same way that Amazon tries to monitor sellers getting fake positive reviews, well, there's also sellers leaving other sellers negative reviews, and that can be really damaging when you enter a niche. So you can set up FeedbackWhiz to trigger emails, and not just one, you can set up an email sequence to go out to try to repair negative product reviews, all within Amazon's terms of service. They give you templated emails that you can just click load template, and it has all the content there so that you know you're falling within the TOS. I'll show you how to set that up in a second. Also, very similar to that, you can set up triggers like I like to do product delivered to customer plus 3 days or plus 4 days, and then send a feedback request. Again, it's all compliant with Amazon's terms of service. You can't request positive feedback and you can't request a favorable review, but you can request an honest review. And again, they give us templates to do that. So it's really nice. In addition to the email automation, they have monitoring for your listings. I love this little graphic here of like the security cameras and the Amazon product. So what this will do, because it's weird that Amazon doesn't do this, but Amazon will not alert us sellers of all the business critical events related to selling on Amazon, such as monitoring reviews. Obviously, you want to know when you get a good review. You want to know, especially when you get a bad review. Hijacker alerts, when other people jump on your buy box. If you're not brand registered, making it harder for people to claim that they're selling your products, you're going to want to know those hijacker alerts. By the way, guys, I have multiple videos on my channel about email templates and whatnot, how to contact people if they do try to hijack your listing. Also, I talk about brand registry and the new Project Zero with the self-removal tool, which is amazing. So just check my channel if you want to see those videos. The self-removal tool, though, works and it's amazing. You can literally police your own listings. If you lose the buy box, so very similar to hijacker alert, typically those two go together, right? You can't lose the buy box to yourself unless you go out of stock. And then listing title changes. So hijackers and Amazon's software can sometimes change your titles. I have an issue, it's super weird, but like one of my best performing brands, the brand gets switched, and it's not like a person doing it. It's literally Amazon software. I've had to contact seller support countless times to get it switched back because it's Amazon software. I can't actually switch it myself. I have to get them to do it. Anyways, these are all things you're going to want to know. I can speak to it firsthand. You're going to want to know these things. It's weird that Amazon doesn't let us know through some automated Amazon email, but they don't. So I think monitoring your reviews, especially your FBA products, is extremely important. And then one last, order management. So the Amazon orders page, Seller Central in general, man, that UI just needs an overhaul. Amazon, if you want to pay me good money, I will do it for you. I'm a great front-end developer. Call me. But whoever also designed the orders dashboard here at FeedbackWhiz did a great job. You can see they highlight things like, oh, negative feedback was left, but it was removed. Or they put like a little colored dollar sign to show a coupon was used. So, and then different filters. So you can see the orders within different dates. You can see FBA, FBM, lots of things like that. Anyways, I don't use this dashboard because I'm not typically looking at orders. If I'm looking at orders, it's typically, you know, for FBM product issues like late shipping, stuff like that. But just know that this is here if it's something that you're interested in. They pull in your data and they display it nicely in the orders UI. So now let's dig into the actual software. So I'm logged into the demo account. This is what the initial dashboard looks like when you log in. I use some software called Fetcher to basically show me all this stuff. So I'm not going to be reliant on FeedbackWizard for it. But let me show you first and foremost the product review manager. Sorry, not product review manager. Product monitoring is what I want to see. So by the way, if you do want to manage your product reviews though, you can see all of your product reviews received in chronological order most recently right here. But if you come under products to product monitoring, you can then look up your products by ASIN, SKU, or title, such as this pencil cap holder, and then just click the add button. And now it is monitored for all those business critical events that we talked about, like hijackers jumping on your listings, losing the buy box. I forget what the third one was. Like title change. All things you're going to want to know. So this is extremely important to me, and you can just add all your FBA or FBM products here, and you'll get alerts to all the business critical events that go down. Also, if you go to, okay, so now let's look at how to automate email campaigns and email communications. So if you go to campaigns, first things first, you have to go to template manager, and we have to create a template. Oh, sorry, we forgot to save our product monitoring here. All right, now if that's saved, go to campaign, then go to template manager. All right, here, keep it simple. Just click this load pre-built template button. And then let's just say both FBA and FBM products that we're selling we're going to want to send a review request because that's going to increase the odds of us receiving a product review. And hopefully, again, it's favorable. So right here in the middle, type reviews, and it's called the review request. So we click view template and then just click load this template. All right, from this screen, you can see we can customize the template. I'll walk you through it real quick. Template name, I always like to give it a prefix because it's going to get dropped into a dropdown with all the other templates. And in this demo account, there's a ton of them. So let's give it a prefix of Ryan space. That way I'll be able to find it later. All right, email subject line regarding your Amazon order ID. So I'm just going to leave that as the default. You guys can customize it if you want to. Like you could drop the customer. Okay, so for email deliverability, to increase the odds of this reaching their inbox, you could say like customer name. But it's getting sent through Amazon's system, so it's going to have high deliverability either way. Logo image, so you can upload your logo here. You don't actually have to do it that way, though. You can also just like grab your logo. Like I could grab the feedback logo, web address from the top left corner and then just go into code view here. Don't be intimidated by this. It's not this hard. This is just me being a web developer knowing that I can do it this way. Otherwise, you can just upload your logo using that image upload button. And once you do that, you can delete the logo from right here, the placeholder, and you should be able to insert it using, where is the tag? Variables and uploaded logo image. So it's just bracket logo underscore image. Click insert into editor, and there we go. So if I were to save this image to my desktop, you can see here on the right hand side, it's a preview. If I scroll in, so on the left hand side where we edited the code, it just says bracket logo image. On the right hand side, it inserted the logo. And then if you want to edit the text, you can do so here. The nice thing though is that like it dynamically pulls in like the image, the product feature image. When I was on Efficient Era, I was setting up different emails for each product because I wanted to customize it a certain way that I thought gave me the best odds of getting that feedback and getting the customer's attention. Here, they've done a great job laying out I love a simplistic centered email, white background, black text. As a web developer, like designing email is a huge pain in the butt. So I love when people keep it simple. I think it works just fine. And as you can see here, it's all set up with text that they've already inserted. If you're wondering, it is compliant with the terms of service. Dear customer name, you should have received your product containing. We hope you've been enjoying it. If there's anything that does not meet your standards, please contact us. We'll ensure to make things right. Product reviews help customers like yourself be informed on what they're purchasing. I would tremendously appreciate it. A little of your time to review our product here. Leave a review. All right. That's cool. They even used CSS3. I don't know. Web developer speak. They used advanced CSS to change the button color on hover. That's pretty cool. Never mind. It's an animated GIF. Take that back. It's not CSS. Anyways, getting into the nerdy stuff. So with this, all you have to do is hit save. So we saved that template. You can even send yourself a test email, by the way. But this right side preview is pretty accurate. So now that we've saved that, guys, we should be able to then exit and come over here back up to campaigns, except instead of template manager, go to campaign manager. Then click create new email campaign. Call this customer feedback request. Let's call it 3-day. All right, email template. Remember we gave it the prefix Ryan. So look at that. How smart was that? Now we can find it very easily. Target orders, status shipped. We're going to change to delivered. And then let's send daily 3 days after the order is delivered. It's an estimate. So if you want, you could do 4. 3 to 4 days should be fine. You still want to do it while it's relatively freshly received before people, I don't know, forget about it. You know, the news cycle's so fast these days. Things come and go. All right, status active. You can set the marketplaces. We'll leave it at Amazon US. Exclusions. If they've already reviewed it and it's negative, we can exclude that. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I mean, if we've already received feedback, we don't need it at all, right? So we can exclude all of those. Promotions doesn't matter. And then order with returns and with refunds. We don't want to ask them for a review if they returned it or requested a refund. All right. And then order matching rules is the last thing we need to do. So let's just set this to all products. That way it applies to everything. And hit review and save. Here it says select from the drop-down box below to also send emails from this campaign to past orders. So this is tricky, right? Like, I wouldn't be setting this to 60 days. Because someone who may have received your product 60 days ago is randomly going to get an email. Chances are it's kind of like out of sight, out of mind by then. And I don't know what you're selling. Maybe it's something they use every day. You have to decide this for yourself. I typically like to just keep it simple and leave that blank because I don't want to confuse any customers. Also, like, I transitioned from using Efficient Era to FeedbackWhiz before Efficient Era was out of business. So I don't have any gaps to cover. If I did, though, this would work. Then I'm going to hit create campaign. And now it's live. So now any orders that come through 3 days, what did we set it to? 3 or 4 days? I already forgot. All right. I titled it 3 days, but then I set it to 4. I just realized that. So since it's set to 4, let's call it 4 days. 4 days after the product is delivered, they will receive a feedback request to their email address. And guys, it's awesome. You can actually set this up to go out to people that leave you negative feedback. Again, the templates are all included here in the template manager for that as well. Load pre-build template. Where is it? Negative product review repair first, negative product review repair second. So you can set it up, or negative feedback removal request. Again, they've done all the vetting to make sure that this is compliant. So it says stuff like, we have a 100% money back lifetime guarantee. Again, this is basically like Amazon's guarantee anyways, so it doesn't really cost you anything extra. Please let me know if you'd like a full refund, or I can send out a replacement immediately. We apologize for any inconvenience this may have caused you. You can contact us. You're valued, etc., etc. So you can just automate that these go out to customers who are unhappy. By the way, guys, if you've been selling on Amazon long enough, you know, like I do, that customers will like review the wrong product, and on your listing or on your seller feedback. And it's like you can't really do anything about it. Like, you can try, but it's like there's no guarantee you're going to ever get it struck out or removed, and it does happen. So it's nice to like have this at your disposal to increase the odds of maybe getting it removed. So if we come back to Campaign Builder, by the way, what was I going to show? Oh, I was going to show that, let me come back to Campaign Manager and hit New. For the FBM sellers, you can, so that's like if we're using the Amazon Printful integration, you can uncheck FBA, leave it at just FBM, and then you can set shipped alerts, and you can let people know that their product was shipped, which is just a great little, enhancement to, because I mean, there are different, with print on demand, the products don't exist until after they're bought. So there's various time, amounts of time in between the sale and the shipping date. And then you can even, this is what's so cool. Under exclude orders, you can exclude delayed shipments of FBM products, because at times, yeah, there are delays, especially if it's like leading up to the Christmas or something. The amount of volume of orders they receive means longer fulfillment times. So yeah, guys, this is what I'm using FeedbackWhiz for. Again, there's a 30-day free trial, no credit card required. Please go ahead and check it out. If you have a Pro Seller Central account and you're selling on Amazon, FBA or FBM or both, like me, you will not regret it. The link is right there in the description. And thank you guys for checking out this video. If you liked it, please go ahead and hit that like button. Please consider subscribing. If you have any questions, comments, or feedback, hit me up below, and I will see you at the next one.